guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to continue with my kind of condensed collection series. So we have done highlighters. I will leave the links for these down below. We have done drugstore blush, and today we're going to do the more high-end blushes. So I've just organised them all. I'm thinking I'm going to go through them by brand just so I can kind of keep track. Yeah, so grab a snack because it's going to be long because I'm a blush addict. You don't understand. Like all of the makeup products that exist, blush just like has a special place in my heart, you know? I don't know why. I mean, you barely wear any. Like you don't go through much. Whatever. No one needs as much blush. I'm just going to put this out there. None of these were sent to me or anything like that. I buy all my makeup. Not bragging, blah blah blah. All of those disclaimers. This is fun for me, this is a hobby, this is something I collect, it's what I like to do. I am also a makeup artist, so it is also, sometimes I do freelance makeup. Yeah, so grab a snack or a coffee and come and chill. So I've zoomed you in a little bit. I'm going to do some swatches on my hand, and I think I'm going to start with the blushes that are in palettes, just so I can get the palettes out of the way. The first palette that has blushes in that I'm going to show you is the Sigma Paris palette. I bought this at IMATS in LA in 2014, last year. So it's got these three here. We have got Lumiere, Peiche, and Rouge. So let me swatch these babies for you. Lumiere I can actually use as more of a highlighter, but I think technically it's a blush. Peiche is my favourite as well. So here are the swatches. So Rouge is kind of a dusty rose. That is, as the name suggests, quite peachy. And then, so you can barely see Lumiere on me because it's more of a highlighter. I should have put this in my highlighter video, but you know, didn't think. It's sort of on the more dusty pink tone of highlighters. The next palette that has blushes is the Too Faced Everything Nice palette. This one came out at Christmas, and this is like everything. So you have eyeshadows, blushes, bronzer, highlighter, and some little brushes. It even came with a mascara and a bag at the time. So this one is called Papa Don't Peach, so a peachy one. It's got some like golden shimmer, and then this one is called Sweet Pink, and they're pretty pigmented. Like I have to be pretty careful with them, especially the pink one, but this is them. So that peach one, it's almost like Orgasm from NARS, but like better. Je feels, yeah. So that peach one is, I love that peach one. I use it a fair bit. It's really soft, like you get kind of quite a bit of kick up with it, but I mean, I don't mind that, especially for blush. You know, that's not really an issue. So my next palette is actually like a made up one. And this is a Z palette. I have the awesome, you know, leopard because why not? These are these all? Yeah, these are all NARS, and I have room for one more, which I actually have. I just can't depot it. Well, I mean, like I just haven't figured out how to do it without breaking it. So that's annoying. So on this top row here I've got Madly, Liberté, and Oasis. So I will swatch those three. Madly is amazing for like all skin tones. I adore Madly. Wow, look at them. So the top one is Oasis, very dusty rose colour. Then we have Liberté, which is kind of a terracotta type colour almost. And then we have Madly, which has an amazing sheen to it. Madly's amazing, like you should try it, definitely. These bottom two are Teos and Deep Throat. Deep Throat is one of my, or it used to be one of my all-time favourite blushes. I don't know if it is anymore, but let me swatch those. So that is Teos, super pigmented, and then that is Deep Throat. I know Teos looks really intense, like terracotta colour, but I can still wear it and get away with it. you just have to use like a stippling brush, something really light. And then Deep Throat looks really pale with one swipe over, and it kind of is. I do have to build it up a bit, but it looks amazing on. So that is my NARS ones that I keep in that palette. And then I have a uni palette, which has Orgasm from NARS. Oh, I'll do that and my other NARS one, so, which I just lost. There it is. So I've got Orgasm from NARS in there, and then I have this one, and the reason I want to depot it is because the packaging's broken, so that's annoying. But this one is called Gaiety, and it's this amazing like bright baby blue pink. It's awesome. So this is Gaiety. It's a really strange colour, but I really love it. And then this is Orgasm, and Orgasm is just not as great as everyone says. And maybe it was 5 years ago, but there's so many better options now. It's a great colour, but the texture is like really average. So, I mean, each to their own, you know. So the other random blushes I have in here, this is one from Stila called Dance. This is one that is kind of like Orgasm but better in my opinion, from Shantakai, from the Sea Turtle palette. And then this is one from Utoa. It doesn't have a name, it just says a number. It says BOR21 or A4C, I don't know. So let me swatch those three for you. Stila one is quite chalky, but you can make it work. And then that Shantakai one from the Turtle palette is actually amazing, and I wish you could buy it separately. It's actually discontinued completely, I think. So that top one is the Stila one, the middle one is the Shantakai one. It's very kind of, yeah, got that orange gold showing through. And then the bottom one is really nice peachy one from Utoa. The Stila one is really chalky. It's actually their old formula. They don't make these anymore, so yeah, it's probably a good thing, to be honest. Some of these ones in the pans, the NARS, the Stila and stuff, I got from when I worked in a makeup shop, but it's not like, oh, a company sent them to me kind of thing. It was, you know, if you've worked in a makeup shop, you know, you just like kind of accumulate product now and then. So that is the palette blushes. Now I'm going to show you blushes that I only have like one from a brand kind of thing, if that makes sense. So this first one is from by Terry. Look at it. It's the packaging. It's like super heavy. It's gorgeous. Like I would definitely keep this packaging when I'm finished with it. So this is really sad. This is from when I worked at the makeup shop too, and this is why I got it. It's broken. But yeah, this is number 2, Erotic Pink. I think it's more peachy, but you know, whatever. This one you need like quite a coarse brush. It's quite hard to pick up colour off it, so you can barely see that. But once you have built it up, it's gorgeous. It's got the most amazing sheen, so you can barely see that. That looks ridiculous. So it swatches terribly, but it does look amazing on the cheeks, I promise. So this next one is from Sigma. This is called Peaceful, and I got this one at IMAX as well. And sometimes I wear this as blush, sometimes highlighter. Highlighter more so in the summer, just in case I have slightly more colour on my skin, because it is quite light. But in winter I totally wear it as a blush, and it's actually really pretty. Next is a reasonably new one for me. You probably saw this in one of my hauls. Did I do a haul on this? I think so. I got this from the Sephora 15% off VIB Rouge sale. This is from Clinique. This is one of their cheek pop blushes, and this is in number 2 Peach Blush. I mean Peach Pop words. I love the packaging on this. It's just plastic, and I mean, I guess it's slightly bulky, but not majorly. It just looks so clean and fresh and gorgeous. And look at the pattern on it. I don't want that to go away, but it's not going to stop me from using it. Because it's shaped like a flower, both mine and Pacey's first instinct was to smell it, which I think I said in the video where I hauled it, but it has absolutely no smell at all. But anyways, this is it swatched. Oh, it's such a cute colour. I adore this one, and it's got like a nice kind of a satin finish to it. It's not shimmery, but it's not matte. Yeah, I love it. Too Faced Sweetheart Blush, and this is in Candy Glow. So this was the first one that came out. I got this at Valentine's one year. Oh, and look how cute. It's got 3 different colours. I usually just swirl them all together, but I will swatch them separately for you. But I never ever ever wear them like that. Just, I don't know, I just don't. Like, what's the point? There we go. See, they're actually pretty nice all separate. But let me swatch it all together. It's so gorgeous, and this is them all together. It's like the perfect, it's not peach, it's not pink, it's not coral, it's all of them mixed, and it has the most gorgeous sheen. Like I was saying with the last one, it's kind of like satiny, glowy, but not glittery or shimmery or whatever, if that makes sense. Okay, next is one I got for my birthday a couple of years ago that I should use more often, but I also don't want to use it too often because it's so special, but that's okay. So it's Estee Lauder. This is Pure Colour Blush in Witty Peach, and this is because I never got Ripe Peach from MAC, and the Ripe Peach from MAC that came out this year was not the same, and I didn't want it. This one's so hard to open. It's got a really nice big mirror. Comes with a little brush, but I never used the little brush. Let me just take this out. But look, gorgeous ombre, and I always use it in the ombre. Like, I never swirl it all together or just use one part. So that's what I'm going to do for you. I mean, I'm going to swirl it all together first. It's a pretty nice peach colour. I do dig it. I dig it. I don't know if this is going to work. You can see it on my finger. Quite pink to very pale. Yeah, you can sort of see the peachy pale colour there and the peachy pink colour there. It's gorgeous. It's really smooth, that one as well. Like, I do really love that colour, or that blush. So this next one is from Kors or Kores, I'm not really sure. Where's this blush even from? Athens. It's a Greek brand, I think. And this is in the colour orange. This is just in the colour orange. So I actually got this hoping it would be a dupe for the MAC blush in Style, and while it doesn't look like it is in the pan, when you put it on I do think it is very similar. I actually don't have Style anymore. I've run out, but we'll come to that. I'm going to talk about that later. But yeah, so this one looks really scary, but it's gorgeous on. It's really not overboard. See? Ugh, I love this blush so much. I need to wear it more. But yeah, I kind of want to check out more of this brand because I love that blush. Next is my one and only Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, which I adore. These are so long lasting. They're amazing. They have gorgeous colours. This is in the colour Blissful. Oh, let me open that for you. So it's got a bit of pink, but it's not too pink. Pink blush just doesn't suit me as much as more coral or peach blush does. But yeah, this stuff lasts so long on the skin, it's amazing. Sometimes I find I have to build it up a bit, but it's so worth it. So that's it there. See, it's more pink than the last one, but it's not super pink. I adore it. Okay, and my last of the single ones, I'm not sure if I put this in my drugstore blush or not, so when I put that up I'll have to check. So this, you may not see this, or you may see this. This is from Tease Trendy Cosmetics. Look at that weird cool packaging. It's kind of gunmetal and it's like dented, like on purpose. So cute. Anyways, this is in the colour Bronzed Rose. Very cute colour that I wouldn't have normally picked for myself, but I actually am quite fond of it. I mean, you wouldn't put it on that strong obviously, but yeah, it's actually really nice. Gorgeous finish, gorgeous satin finish to it. This came in one of the goodie boxes and yeah, I love it. So this is Benetint from Benefit. Look how tiny it is. This was like in the sample thing, so you can use this on your eyes or lips. This one I might show you on my wrist because it's like a stain. So you do that and then kind of go like that. So you can build it up. See, that's pretty sheer. Yeah, not bad. It's kind of like a berryish colour. I wouldn't normally buy something like this. I'm not really a fan of like liquid blush products. It's kind of weird for me, but that's fine. The other Benefit blush I have is Havana. Pretty much the only one. Well, I'm sure I like the other colours, but you can see why I bought it. I get sucked in by stuff like this. One thing I don't like about Benefit blushes is the packaging. Like, yeah, that's so cute, but it's cardboard. This is a cardboard box. These are expensive. Like, why am I paying for a cardboard box? Come on, Benefit. up your game. Anyways, it's just so cute, and it is a really lovely colour too. So I just swirl the whole lot together, of course, and you just end up with this, like, yeah, kind of pale peachy pink colour. It's gorgeous. I don't know, I love it. Next we will do my Inglot blushes. First one is just a single one. I do not know the colour name, I am sorry, or colour number I guess I should say, but it's basically a bright orange. So yeah, you can totally share these out as well. You don't have to wear it that crazy. Love it though. Love it. The next one is one of the multicolour systems. Does this have a number? I think it's number 90. Yeah, just says number 90. Soz. But this one is like sort of shimmery. Not shimmery, but like, I don't know. But yeah, I just mix the whole lot together. So it's kind of got like a peach, a lilac, 2 pinks and a white. And it's pretty light. Oh my god, you can't even see it there. Okay, so I just built that up and it's there. Quite a lilac, frosty pink. And then I have another one from that, and this is number 91. So clearly more like coral and orangey tones. So you've got 2 sort of tan colours, a peach and a light coral and a bright pink coral in the centre. And this one is a matte finish, and I think that makes it a little bit more pigmented. Whoa, yeah. So you can see it's this one here. It's not as like, you know, this one here is very pink, this one's very orange, this is kind of an in-between. Yeah. Alright, I've got a couple more Stila single blushes. These are all pretty old. I do keep them clean, and I do keep all my blushes like in a drawer out of sunlight and all of that, so that's how they do last a while. But I should probably look at these Stila ones again, to be honest. But anyways, first I have one of the convertible colours in Petunia. I can't open it. Pretty cute, pretty standard kind of bright pinky type, almost like a coral pink. So this is it here. Yeah, I think that's a good description, a coral pink. I'm not a huge fan of cream blush, but these ones are not too bad, and I got these from when I worked at the makeup store. Next one of those I have is Gladiola. This is a bright orange as well. Is there a theme of orange blushes here? I don't think I realised how much orange blush I had. So this one is Gladiola, and of course, like, that's pretty intense, but you just, you know, buff it out and it does not have to be intense. I love it. I loved it. My other favourite from them I think was just called Fuchsia, and it was just like a crazy hot bright pink. It looked just, ugh, awesome. This one's super old. Don't judge me. Probably going to keep it for nostalgia but not use it. So this is a cheek duo in peach and pink. Pretty simple. So that's what it looks like. Let's have a go. They're so soft though, like I don't want to throw them out, you know. And look how shiny it is. Ah, so pretty. I should wear these. I should make a conscious effort. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That's cool. That's so cool. And then this one is from one of the Valentine's collections they did. This is called the Love at First Blush palette. I was going to say Sight, of course. Actually don't really like this one. There's just something, it's too glittery. The pale and dark colours have too much purple in them. I don't know, it's just not really me, and it's kind of chalky and chunky. I don't know, I don't like that. It doesn't even show up. I don't know what I'm doing with that one. What am I doing with my life? Okay, only 2 brands to go. We're almost done, I promise. So next we have Hourglass. Ooh, that's gonna blind you. This is the ambient blush palette. What's it called? Ambient lighting blush? I don't know. So let me hold it this way up. We have, which way does it go? Luminous Flush, Incandescent Electra and Mood Exposure. I'm sure you've seen these online and know all about them, but I will swatch them for you anywho. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. I love these. There's no secret here. Adore these. Like, yeah, just love them. So much so, hold on. I love them so much that I actually have 2 more in the single ones. So I've got the peach one, which is Dim Infusion, and I have pink, the pink one, which is Radiant Magenta. Look how cool they are. I couldn't not get them, like, seriously. So let me swatch these guys. So that is obviously Radiant Magenta and Dim Infusion. Oh man, look how many cool colours there are. I got a good range. I love it. Yep, love it. Okay, we're on the last brand. We just have MAC to go, and there is only this many, so we're almost done, I promise. Alright, so my first MAC blush here, I mean this is not my first one ever. This is in the Disney Villains package, and this is a beauty powder technically, and this is in the colour Briar Rose, and it's like purple, lilac pink, like a dark lilac. I don't know how you want to describe it. But yeah, it's very, very pale. Oh, it's like barely worth swatching. But I do use it, sometimes I use it as like a base blush. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. This one here is what I'm wearing today. This was probably one of my first MAC blushes. This was from the To The Beach collection. Do not judge me on how old it is. I keep my stuff clean, okay? Just what? I only use this on my own face anyways. This is called Hypnus, and this is a frost, and yeah, I'm actually wearing this today so you can see what it looks like on the skin. And it's like a very peachy peach. A peachy peach. Do you like that description? Yeah, it doesn't swatch good, but that's okay. What's next? This one here is a cream blush, which I use in my Freelance a lot. This is called Lady Blush, and it's just a really nice, everyday, suits everyone kind of colour. And this is what it looks like. Put it up here. There you go. So I have another powder one that is not actually here. My friend Hannah is borrowing it at the moment because I just didn't use it enough, even though it's nice. But as you can see, I have a lot of blush. So the one she has is called Melba, and I actually think it's pretty similar to this colour. It's just a really nice everyday, suits all skin tones. It's a powder blush. Another one that someone else is borrowing at the moment is Well Dressed, and I don't know why I bought it. I don't even remember when I bought it. It's just not the right colour for me. It just does not. It's just yeah, I can't do it. So anyway, 4 more to go and 1 to talk about, I promise. This one here is from the what was this called? Alluring Aquatic collection from last year, and this is in Seduced at Sea, and it's one of the extra dimension finishes. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Seduced at Sea. So it's kind of like a mauvey peach. Is that a thing? I don't know, but it's pretty nice. I feel like it's not like anything else I have. You guys are probably like, whatever, these are all the same. Hey. But yeah, I like it. Pretty nice texture too, really smooth. Then this is one of my all-time faves. This was a limited edition. I do not know what the collection was. It was totally random. I hadn't even heard of it. I just saw it in store and randomly bought it, and I do not regret that decision in the slightest. So you can see it's got like gold writing there instead of the regular black, but otherwise the packaging is like the same. But this is called Lured to Love, and it's a mineralized blush. Oh my god, it's gorgeous and super messy right now for some reason. I'm glad it's mineralized because it will last ages. Oh my gosh. How do you even describe what that colour is? Peach? Coral peach? Doesn't even look like much, but I swear when it's on your face, oh my lord. Oh, it's so pretty. I just can't even with that colour. This one here is obviously from the Marilyn Monroe collection. This is called Legendary, and it's a satin. And it looks so boring, but it looks gorgeous on the cheeks. I don't even think it's going to swatch very well. It's just like a super light peach. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the most gorgeous. Honestly, it's, yeah. I love it. This is the very last blush I have to swatch for you, and then with this one I have a story. Yeah. So this is from the regular line. Is this the only one from the regular line? Okay. This is from the permanent line. This is Margin, and this is a Frost. And I'm sure you all know Margin. It's pretty popular, I think. This pretty much suits all skin tones. This is what it looks like. Obviously you blend it out. It's got a bit of bronze, a bit of coral, a bit of gold. I don't know, it's just gorgeous. It just is amazing. So MAC have a blush called Style that is slightly more pink than this, but it's not a pink blush, it's still like a peach but with heaps of gold in it, and that colour is like my all-time favourite blush colour ever, and that was one of my first MAC blushes, and I've been through 2 of that blush. And when I bought this, so when I bought the second one of Style, I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to buy Margin. I'm going to, you know, branch out, try something different. I'm not going to buy Style again. I've got so many blushes, all of this. And then I walked in and I was like, can I please get Style? Whoops, my bad. And then when I finished that Style, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get Margin. I'm not going to buy Style for a third time. I'm going to give something else a go, and I stayed strong and I bought Margin, even though it's semi-similar and even though I have all these other blushes. Yeah. But yeah, so as you can see, I do use blush, and I use a lot of it, but I mean, I've been through 2 of one colour. Hopefully that does show that I do use them. I do try to like cycle through a lot of them. The ones in palettes, in those eyeshadow palettes, I do forget about a bit unless I'm using the eyeshadow palette, but these ones I do use them. And yeah, they will be, you know, things will hit pan. So that is my story about Style. So that is actually the end of my high-end blush collection. So I'm going to go and clean all of this up, and I'm going to spray clean them. I have talked about this before, but I use the Beauty So Clean Cosmetic Sanitizer Mist to clean my powder products. So I'm going to go and spray that on them all because I just touched them with my fingers. They were clean, but it's just, I get really picky. I just clean all my makeup all the time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please give me a thumbs up and let me know if there's any other collection videos you want to see like this, and I will leave my drugstore blush collection linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come and hang out with me and talk about makeup. It's so much fun, and I think that's everything. I will see you in the next video. Bye!